This is the tragic tale of the Mary Celeste, otherwise known as the ghost ship. In 1872, the Mary Celeste was a commercial sailing ship that was transporting a cargo of wine and oil from New York to Genoa, Italy. But the ship never made it. And even more strangely, when it was found, there was no sign of the crew anywhere. The ship was discovered on December 4, 1872 by the captain of the nearby ship, the Dei Gratia. Had been expecting to see the Mary Celeste at the port in Genoa, but instead he found it abandoned at sea. The ship was in good condition, but it appeared to have been deserted for several days. There were provisions still on board and the cargo was intact. What's more, the captain's cabin had been ransacked, but not the rest of the ship. It was as if the crew had abandoned ship in a hurry. But why, and where were they? A lifeboat was sent out to search for survivors, but the only people they found were the ship's cat and dog, who were quite happy to see the humans, but showed no signs of having missed their human counterparts. To make matters even stranger, an autopsy of the ship's cat revealed that it had died of a kick to the head, possibly from a lifeboat crew member. This led to accusations that the lifeboat crew had killed the cat for food. However, the captain of the lifeboat defended his crew, claiming that the cat had been injured before being rescued. As for the ship itself, it was towed to the nearest port and sold at auction to pay for the costs of its rescue. The ship's log was also examined, but it gave no clues as to what had happened to the crew. One theory suggests that the crew were killed by an outbreak of smallpox, which could explain why there was no sign of a struggle on board. However, this is just speculation, and no trace of the crew has ever been found. Some believe that they may have jumped ship and swam to the nearby landmass of Cape Spartel, but there is no record of them ever having arrived there. Others believe that the crew may have been captured by pirates, but again, there is no evidence to support this theory. What is known is that the ship remained at sea for several weeks after its crew disappeared, which led to speculation that the crew had either been murdered or taken hostage by people smugglers, or that the ship was carrying contraband and the crew had been taken off by the police. But ultimately, the mystery of the Mary Celeste and her missing crew remains unsolved to this day. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other videos about mysterious maritime incidents. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.